Hello everyone, welcome to LogicStack. This is Shomra once again. Today I'm gonna make a quiz game with the help of C programming. So at first I will make a folder over here and the name should be project. Now I will open the folder and inside the folder I will open VS Code editor. If you're using any other code editor, that will be fine. Now I will make a file with the name quiz game.c. Don't forget to write the extension over here. After making the file, now I will write the basic structure of a C program. So for this I will type #include and then stdio.h, and to steal the screen I will use conio.h, and then I will write int main function, and then I will also write return 0. Okay, now my code will be written inside this main function. Now the quiz game I will divide into several segments. Maybe the first segments would be a greetings for the player who wants to play, and then subsequent segment I will write later. So at first I will make the greetings part. That's why I will make a function for this part. So to write the greeting I will write that welcome to the quiz game. I will provide 2 line break over here, and then I will write that press 5 to start the game. Okay, to start the game, and then I will write press 0 to quit the game. Okay, and then I will write return 0. This is the greeting function, and I will call the function over here. So this function will be called in the opening of the game, so that player could see the message that about the game, that the game is starting now, and if you press 5 then the game will be started, and if you press 0 the game will be quit. So after writing the greeting part, now I will take the input from the user, because user may press 5 or press 0. So that's why I have to write scanf function, and inside the scanf function I will write the format specifier for the integer, and I will store the input value into the I variable. That's why I need to declare the variable on the top of the block of this code. So after writing scanf function, then I will make a decision depending on the user input. So if user press 5 or press 0, then I have to take a decision. That's why I will make a function for the to make the decision. So I will make a function over here, make decision. Here if the user press 5, and then I will show a message for the player that the game has been started, and then 2 line break, and if the player choose 0, then I would be 0. Then I will show that the game is postponed. And if the player type any other thing, it would show the user that your input is invalid. Okay, so my make decision function is ready to be invoked. Now I will call this function over here. Okay, now as you can see here, I'm using I variable in the make decision function, so I have to send this variable while I'm invoking the make decision function, and I have to receive the variable inside the make decision function. That's why I will write here int I. Okay, so this is okay till now. Now I have to start the game depending on the decision, because if the player press on 5, the game has been started, and the game is a quiz game, so that's why I have to start the quiz. That's why I will write here the first question. So I will write the first question function for the first question. Inside the first question function, at first I will check the value of I is 5 or not. So because I have to proceed the game depending on this value, on the value of I. So at first I will check the value of I, that I is 5 or not. Then the question will be shown to the player. Now I will write the question. That first question would be, which one is the first search engine ever? And then I will provide 2 break. Then I will provide a line break. So as I'm using a line break, that's why I have to escape the line break as well. So that's why I will give extra slash here, and then I will write here the options for the question. So first option would be Google, and then I have to give a line break, and then 2 key, and then another line break, and number 3 would be voice, and then number 4 would be Alta Vista, and then I will provide another line break. So as you can see here, I'm using line break, that's why I have to provide extra slash, otherwise it would throw error. And then now I will ask the player to enter the right answer. Okay, I have to take the input from the user of the answer. So that's why I will write here scanf function over here, and the answer would be an integer. That's why I am writing here a format specifier for the integer, and I will store the value to the answer variable. As you can see here, I have not declared the answer variable. That's why I have to declare the variable answer here, and I have to use it over here. So that's why I will write here answer. Okay, so I want to invoke it over here. Okay, while I am invoking the function, I will send the value of I and I variable and the answer variable. So I have to write here int I, as I'm using I variable and answer variable inside the first question function. Now I will write some message for the user that if the answer is correct, then it will show the message for correct answer, and if it's a wrong answer, then it will show the wrong answer message. So that's why I will write here a conditional block. If answer is 2, now I will show a message for the user that it's a correct answer. It's a correct answer, and then I have to store the number for this question if the answer is correct. So that's why I have to declare the variable here, and I will increment the variable according to the right answer. So if the answer is right, then I will store 5 to the point variable, and then I will show the user that you have scored 5 points, and then I will provide a line break. Then I will show the user that you total score is your total score till now percentile D point. Okay, then I will provide a line break, and then I will write here a point. Okay, if answer is incorrect, then I will show another message that the answer is incorrect. So that's why I will copy the code over here, then I will show wrong answer, and I have to store the value. I have to store the value 0 to the point variable, and then I will show that you did not score anything. So you have scored 0 points, and the rest of the thing will remain as it is. Now my first question is ready to be invoked from here, and I just invoke the function first question from here. Then I will write the second question. So I will just copy the first question and then paste it over here. Now I will change the name of the first question to second question, and rest of the thing will remain as it is. I will just change the question. which one is the first browser in 1990. So I will write the option that Internet Explorer, and the second option would be Chrome, third option would be Mozilla, and the last option will be Nexus. The correct answer is 4, so that's why I will write here 4. If user choose 4, then it will show the user that the answer is correct, and I have to increment the value by 5, and then the rest of the thing will remain as it is, and I have to increment the wrong answer, the value for the wrong answer, by 0. So I will write the third question. Okay, so I will minimize the second question and edit the second question to third question. So as you can see here, I did not invoke the second question and third question over here, so that's why I am changing I'm just copying the invocation and changing the function name. Now after writing the function, I will change the question over here. The third question would be 3. First computer virus is known as maybe rabbit, maybe it's rabbit, or creeper virus, and then ELK cloner, and then it would be SCA virus, and the correct answer is from this question is maybe 2. Okay, if the correct answer is provided from the user, then the score will be incremented by 5, and if not, the score will remain as it is. So this is the third question, and I am just invoking the function over here one after another. After invoking all the question, I will provide a message for the player that thanks for playing, okay, so everything is okay till now. Now if the user wants to play the game over and over again, that's why I have to add this functionality. So that's why at first I will declare a variable for this, and I will declare a variable play again and store 1 to this variable. Now I will make a while loop over here, and then use this variable inside the while loop, and then I will copy the code from here cut the code from here and paste it inside the while loop. Okay, now I will add some functionalities because I have to take permission from the user so that user can play. At first I will show a message to the user that do you want to play again or quit the game. I will ask a question to the user, and then I will provide an option to the user so that the user can choose. If yes, then he will enter Y, and if no, he will enter N. Okay, I have to take user input from the user. That's why I will write here scanf function, and inside the scanf function I will write a format specifier %C, and then I have to store the value into a variable like a. So I have to declare the variable on the top of the code block, and now if the answer is Y, I have to take a decision. That's why I will make a conditional block over here. If answer is small y, or if the answer is capital Y, whatever it is, I will change the value of play again variable to 0. If the player don't want to play, then no, it's wrong, sorry. I have to provide 1 to the variable play again because the user wants to play. That's why the play again variable will get value 1, and if the user don't want to play, I will provide 0 to the play again variable. As you can see here, I am using conio.h, so it is actually to steal the screen for a while. That's why I will use here getch. So everything is okay till now. If you want to add more question, you just copy the question over and over again and just invoke the function here. I have to run the code so that it makes a executable file. So as I'm using code runner inside the VS Code editor, I will just tap on this run code button. So it's okay. It will make a simple executable file. As you can see here, it's a simple executable file. If you don't have any code runner button over here or an extension that could run the code, you may use terminal. So that's why you have to open the terminal and then write gcc quizgame.c. It will make a executable file as well. So before writing this command, make sure you are in the right location. This is how it works. If you don't use the right location, this command won't work. Now just tap on enter. Here I have made some mistakes, like as you can see here, the a variable will check the y character. That's why I need to give char over here, and then I think there should be a line break, and the scanf function is a line space exactly before the format specifier, because while we use scanf function we have to know that there is a input buffer, and input buffer will have a line break from the previous scanf function. That's why we need to give a space over here exactly before the format specifier, so that it consume the line break or white space whatever on the input buffer. So everything is fine till now. Now I will save the code and run the code over here. Okay, now I will check the app from here. Okay, it's working fine. So it asking to press 5 or 0, so I will at first check the 0, and the game is postponed. Play again or quit the game, so I don't want to play. Okay, thanks for playing. Now I will open this again, and I want to play 5. The game has been started. Which one is the first search engine ever? I intentionally gave the wrong answer. So wrong answer, you have scored 0 point and no point is added till now. Now I will give the right answer. So it's saying that it's the correct answer and you have scored 5 points, so it's just incremented by 5. It's working fine. And then I want to select the next one, 2. It's also correct answer, you have scored 5 points. As you can see here, the point is incremented by 5, so it's working fine. It is asking to play the game once again, so I want to play. Yeah, it's starting once again.